Hello everybody, Andrew White's my name, an artist from New Zealand, and this week I'm going to be giving you a few tips on how to mix down the primary colours in acrylic to get the colours that you need. And today we're going to be focusing on greens, so let's get mixing. Now when you're mixing down primary colours in acrylic, it's good to realise that the primary colours need to be quite bright. So I use a brilliant red, an ultramarine blue and a medium yellow. And of course we also use the white as well. Now we all know that blue and yellow make green, but it's the quantity of blue and yellow that makes the difference. For example, this is a mix of blue and yellow of equal quantity. And that's given us quite a bright sap green, which is actually very, very good in grasses, in landscape paintings, and in the trees as well. So let's just divide this into two lots. Now what if our quantity had a little more yellow to it? So we're taking some more yellow, mixing it with this, and of course that gives us quite a bright green. Our green of equal quantity and mix it with a little more blue, you can probably imagine that that's going to give us a blue-green. And that's quite a deep green, very useful in shadows and shades. So, we've got a bright yellow, a bright green rather, and we've got a deep green. Now, this one has more yellow in it, this one has more blue in it. Then we mix a little bit of red with it. And as you can see, it's turned into quite a dark browny umber colour. Because if you mix all three of the primary colours together, you will get brown. If we wanted to make that go a little bit more green, then we might want to mix a little bit more blue with it. And also mix a little bit more yellow with it. The colour that we now have is quite a rich ochre kind of green, or a dark sap green. Simple as that. Now, let's play with this green here. This is our bright green, the one that had more yellow in it. If we want to turn this into an orangey kind of an autumny green, then why don't we mix up some orange, yellow, and red. We now have an orange that we can add to our mixes. So if we mix that with our bright green, we're starting to get quite a bright orangey green in here, which is very useful in autumn tones in landscape painting. So depending on the quantities of the different primary colours, it will give us whatever colour that we are after. Bearing in mind that if you're looking for warmer tones, then it needs to be sort of a bright orangey yellow, and if you're looking for the deeper tones or the cooler tones, then you simply add a little bit more blue. Let's add a little bit more blue to this mix here. Our green has gone a much deeper green. So as you can see, we've mixed up quite a multitude of different types of greens quite simply and very effectively and easily. So when you're painting in the field on plein air, then you can mix this up quickly and smartly. Makes a big difference. Let's mix the white to this green. We get a light sap green. This green will give us a lighter tone of the colour that we were working with. Our autumny tone over here, the bright orangey green, let's mix a little bit of this with it to keep our palette moving in colour. There we go. We've changed it yet again. If we mix all of them together, which I'm fond of doing from time to time, we get a different colour tone of green altogether. And if we wanted to make a grey, we just have to simply mix it all together and add more white, and down she comes. So just recapping, in our three primary colours of red, yellow and blue, it's the varying quantities of these pigments that gives us the different colours of green that we're looking for. Whether it's a yellowy green, a deep blue green, sap greens with a little bit of red mixed into it, it's really simple. And it's quite an effective way of painting, and it makes it very economic as well. I'm Andrew White from New Zealand. Thanks for watching my vlog this week. Please subscribe to my channel for more of these tutorials. And there's loads of stuff on my website as well. And come on Plein Air painting with me in Taupo, New Zealand sometime by checking out my website andrewwhite.com and clicking on tours. Thanks very much.